One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Golden Gophers will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Blunt. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Motion from the wideout. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
To the air, it's Wolf. Here's the pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's going to fire deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Oof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first.
Turning it on! He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Wolf. Into the end zone. Touchdown, App State. First score of the game goes up.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll start this drive firing. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Time to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense.
He's looking deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Wolf. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. Here comes the offense on second down. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Complete to start this drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Slings it downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
To throw, it's Gibbs. Rifles it down the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels, not able to connect with the...
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm, and that might be the case. This offense right now, they just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He wants to change this route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage.
Going to have to design something a little bit better than that, fellas. I mean, you're throwing the football. If you get 1 yard, and that was not an easy catch, by the way. He toe tapped, made sure he got his foot down, but I don't know if that was worth it for a 1 yard gain.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Back to pass, it's Wolf. It's complete to the right. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside and out wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
Back to throw, it's Gibbs. Works the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Off the play fake on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
On the move. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, App State. These guys are...
I've been clubbing before, but I never seen a dance like this.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off a
He's fine, bro.
run. He
He's
has
fine.
been impossible to stop.
I realized that my mic was off this whole time.
Continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition.
I was talking
of
the whole time
that
to myself.
Better as the game
Yeah.
goes on. The more and more you give him the football.
I heard your dog barking,
Stronger,
so I was like,
to get faster. People do not want to tackle this
like
guy
on
for
the
60
4th down that I went for it.
show.
Like I was asking if I can go for it, and you didn't answer. I was like, all right, I guess I got to make an executive decision.
Disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Yeah.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Gets away from one. He's got space. Off to the races.
Yeah, I think he has an ability for that. I doubt it though.
He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. What an explosive eruption.
I'm back in the game.
By this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Oh no, what kind of kick was that?
As the hands team makes a sure catch.
Oh, I messed up.
You don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, and that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Wolf. Fires left. Basic connection. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
The coverage is terrible.
Take it in for 6 more points. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Oh my gosh, dude! Block! I don't know, I'm getting so frustrated. It was my first year with this team.
2nd down now after the sack.
Yeah. That too. You should see me at coach pitch practice.
To the air, it's Gibbs. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And in this weather, man,
my wife got to tell me to chill out. These are 5-year-olds.
Football that's a little bit slippery sometimes. You'll see some of those drops. And
no, it's just they're not doing nothing. It's just my son's attention span. Oh, he's tired. Flag. No, he don't do travel ball yet. He just started.
result of that
but
play stands.
just as much as he's learning, just as much as he's learning baseball, I'm learning how to
Can you believe
chill
this?
out.
The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout.
There's just
And is going to be batted down. They'll
defense
turn it
everywhere.
over on downs.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Yeah, that's a good defense.
Going to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
They just look at him.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Looking to pass. It's Wolf.
Look, and then I switch to the corner, and it puts me on the safety.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I switched to the corner so I can make a tackle, and it put me on the safety. Whatever, dude.
Execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, I know. This is a long time coming.
For his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job of this route. Great result because of it.
I still feel like I have a chance.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Yeah, but the way this is going down, I doubt it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down.
No, block him right into me, won't you?
And good
Why don't ya?
by the defense, just a short game.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football.
Block, 88.
And limit gains like right here on this play.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I was bored.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Oh my gosh.
Pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the
Oh, come on.
The screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. There he goes down the right side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they've made the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play.
Oh, he's got some space. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, Minnesota. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how nice is it to have a play?
Oh, they blocked it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield, it's Wolf. Lofts one deep down the right side. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Sam Houston looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 24 to New Mexico State. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Little over anxious, out of the stance early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down.
29 Philly. 29 Philly. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Dropping back, it's Wolf. Looking left. Pulls it in. Touchdown, App State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one
Brings it down on the right side. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done.
Going for the big play. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Throws to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back to pass, it's Wolf. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line.
I'm doing something real quick. Ready.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical?
1 yard. 1 yard gain.
Then run play action and open
1 yard.
the whole offense at your disposal.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Oh man. Scoot.
From the gun, leaves it on the
Scoot.
inside with the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Going deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
And that's exactly what I would do, too. Why would I not keep throwing that dude the football? I know it was incompletion, but he has had a day. He's been cooking this secondary, and they've tried to find ways to get him the ball because he has been so dynamic today.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, because he's 5'9".
The defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to
Hit the O-line in the
All right,
butthole.
They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Fires to the right. It's caught. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down.
Oh my gosh, get around him. He's 99 agility and he can't make that cut.
By this defensive line, being so
Yeah, okay, pal.
And eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
Matt's witnessing a full meltdown.
They'll run play action.
Ooh.
Away from pressure.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, almost died.
Into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback. Tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards. 3rd and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner will be brought down.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
You gotta pull, yeah, you're starting to pull out all the tricks.
Starts from their own 9-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
They'll get
Okay.
the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course
I
of
mean,
the
'cause
game.
that's where you're
Obviously,
supposed to
he's
be.
got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Running back searching for a hole. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
We're halfway there. God.
We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats.
Yeah, man, we need to get a MLB The Show league going, dude.
In store. We'll see as we start the fourth.
Okay, so from what I know, unless they changed it, oh my gosh, look at this. Unless they're changing it in this next release, that there's franchise and then there's custom leagues. So there's no online franchise, no. The custom leagues, yes. And they run custom leagues based on the live series cards, like the player cards. They have a live series, so based on how they're performing in real life, they'll either go up in overall or go down in overall. Yeah.
He was looking for some running room,
You
but not much to be
you can't.
found
So
as he stopped
you
at
can in a sense to where we can actually
And
do
down on the
a
play as the officials
a
take
fantasy
break,
draft.
let him be checked out.
and we'll just draft you just pick a team and just draft. You know what I mean? Draft everybody. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it.
And he's very fortunate to get it
Yeah.
back to the
So it's not like you can,
line.
like here you can use progression points and all that
Great
stuff.
team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of
Yeah.
4. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23?
Okay.
To
Yeah.
the air, it's Gibbs. Oh, he wants it all. Snatches it on the right. They've got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Yeah.
And the best thing about this, the offense.
Yeah, and like I was saying, like
the scoreboard, just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his team.
Exactly.
They're still out there
Like
scrapping.
one season I traded Sandy Alcantara for like I got some pretty good return, but he ended up winning the Cy Young. So when I traded him, he was like 83 overall, but by the end of the season he was like 96 overall or something like that.
This time it's complete. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the
Yeah, this
QB
quarterback
there.
is
When you throw
trash.
running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Hit hard just as he released
My quarterback
it
is a
on
converted
first down and just couldn't get it to
he's
the
a gadget
receiver.
wide receiver.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw.
Yeah,
in this
I had
game.
no,
He's
like I
been
came in
under
with no
the
quarterback. It
all
was
game
like my
long.
best
That's
quarterback
a
was
big
58
reason why
overall.
He's thrown multiple interceptions in the game too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast.
He's decent. He's
because of
just
the pressure of
inaccurate.
this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He wants to throw it again.
Look at that, bro. What?
Find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Look at it, overthrown.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters,
Yeah, but it's fun. It's a pretty cool process.
this defense has been able to step up and make the play.
So it just a bunch of random dudes like I think it was like no, just random people. So I know them now, but like when I first like looked for a league, I think it was like MLB The Show 22 or 23. And I found like, you know, I went on like the forums or whatever on Facebook, and I found a pretty decent league, and they run it every year. The only thing is that it always dies out, always. MLB The Show always dies. It's not like this that we can run it all, you know, all year.
Down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
Yeah, like nobody's really engaged anymore. Like none of the users.
Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth.
I mean, we'll probably be engaged.
Hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator Sean Payton used to say, "Bore me with completions." This guy will put you to sleep.
And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah, they stick to whatever overall. Now, the other thing is that there's really no off season. You know what I'm saying? Like, from what I remember, there's no off season. Like, it's you run one season and then you pretty much start over. Because it's not a franchise.
It'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field,
It's kind of whack, but I mean it's fun though. Still baseball, yeah.
Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the right.
Good block. Yeah, exactly.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards.
They used to.
Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
Interception.
And the
Oh, that guy was wide open.
Brings up 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series.
Of course.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances,
And the route running is just terrible on this team. Like that route was supposed to be behind the first down.
They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Down.
Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
You could have scored, don't care.
Way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Oh.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't
I'm actually trying to get back on offense.
And give it to this dude again and go score a TD.
I need as many reps as I can get with this team.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and goal.
No, bro.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
That was goal line
Breaking
defense.
news, they score yet another
Yeah. And they
touchdown.
just got destroyed at the line.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Oh, nice.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback keeper. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Dropping back, it's Gibbs. Bringing the heat. Gonna try to get it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback making checks. Trying play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Wow, bro.
Just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Chris says, "Red whistle, red blow." What the heck is that?
Like they just haven't been in a rhythm.
Oh, is he? I think he's calling the play that my guy's calling.
This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
Makes a great play for the first down. Hits the crease. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's
the celebration. You hold R1 and R2. Wait, no, I'm sorry, L2 and R2, and you hit in X.
This is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Looking for the two-point try. Here comes the option. Now the toss. He's into the end zone for the 2, and they get a little bit closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field.
I'm starving.
They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And
oh, great.
Nothing like
right, you can score. Go ahead.
Hits the afterburners. And they're going to put another one into the end zone.
70 piece.
Keep piling points on the scoreboard.
It's okay, man.
No matter what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, when
It's
we've been
okay.
on the field, what personnel groupings there have been, they're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Right.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college
I almost beat
this weekend.
Jason.
Utah is putting on a show.
I threw an early interception.
offensively.
Yeah, threw an early
They built
interception.
up a
Kind of messed me up.
comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Takes the handoff. It's Daniel. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Gibbs. Makes the catch. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time
Good game,
is
bro.
left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways
Yes, sir.
to get this
Yes,
team
sir.
better next time
All
they
right.
take the field.
I don't want to lose your love tonight.